What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the lab. I'm Dr. Sketch. It's finally finished. It's finished. The ATV, the Arrow ATV from Dollar Tree's Final Faction is finished. And we're also going to reveal a couple of characters that I've also been working on at the same time. So here, enjoy. Okay, gang, so we're going to put this together. Let's grab some scissors here. This is the ATV, the ATV. This is what it looks like in the package. So we're just going to open this up and put all the parts on the ground here. Whoop. Make sure everything's out before you throw the plastic bag away or recycle it or however you want to do that. Okay, so we have the seat here, and we've got these wheels, and you can see the wheels are, they're just hollow wheels. You know, we're going to set these aside here. Because I'm thinking about 3D printing some wheels to put on there. And then, of course, you have your roll cage here, your frame, your actual frame. This is why they call it the Arrow, because it has an arrow. So it's called the Arrow ATV, and here's the actual frame for the vehicle. And then you've got, let's see here, we got the frame, we've got the seat for the driver. This is one side roll cage, and then you've got the main side, and then you've got another, and then you've got the two lights here. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint this one piece at a time. And oh, with this too. This is for the handles, I'm guessing, for the driving. Yeah. So we're going to paint this, and then we're going to come back and show you the end result to each piece. Okay, so we are in the process of finishing the little Arrow ATV. I haven't yet opened the weapons pack for the ATV, and I think we're finished on the paint for the ATV. We're definitely finished on Mr. Steel here. That's his name, Steel, and we're finished on him. And if you can notice here, we did the skin color for his arms, because I noticed that his arms were not part of the sleeves. So we did the skin color, we got that corrected, painted his pants blue, separated it from the armor in the lower area, gave him some some like aluminum or chrome accents, and did a little bit of shine on his boots, painted his boots black, did a little bit of shine there, painted his gloves black, and did a little shine there using some decoupage. This is from Dollar General. This is the decoupage gloss. So we used that to kind of seal it in too. Unfortunately, if I do that to the arms, it will seal in the arms, but it will take away some of the look of the paint on the arms. So we didn't decoupage that. I think that's all we did to, and I gave him the yellow accent to his glasses because I didn't really like the I think it was blue. I don't remember. But I didn't like the way the glasses looked. I wanted to highlight the glasses because they're a part of his headset. So I wanted to make them yellow just so they'd kind of pop out. So there's Steel. And I'm going to hand that off to my son because he is super excited to get his guy back. And so I decided to go ahead and keep the wheels. As you can tell, they're still wet. I'm waiting on the paint to dry. But these, if you know anything about acrylic paints, acrylic is acrylic. So it has like a rubberish coating to it. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So this is my paint palette. And if you take the paint off the paint palette, it has kind of a rubberized, see? It has a rubbery feel. to the paint. So I figured this would be perfect for the wheels. You know, we'll just cover it in the acrylic paint. That way it will have a rubbery feel, and I'll do extra paint on it. That way it looks, or not looks, but it has more of a rubbery feel to the wheels. And then we'll just chrome out the centers. I'm still working on these little spotlights here. They go on the side, right here. So we'll get all that taken care of, put back together, and we'll show you in just a minute. Okay, so here we are. Here is the Aero ATV all-terrain vehicle. If you notice some of the work I did, I glued all this together, because if you don't, it will come apart. So I glued the frame. I glued the frame to the frame, and I decided to go ahead and keep the wheels because I thought the wheels kind of were cool. Plus, they're really free moving. Well, this one's not so much, but there we go. They're really free moving, most of them. Why is that one not? Anyway, so I just added some paint, and it makes it look like there's, you know, some mud on the wheels, and so then I added some paint to make it look like she'd been through some, you know, some hard stuff, because it is a military vehicle, and added some paint to the back, to the motor, to make it look like an actual motor. If you remember, it was kind of pale. So there she is. Now we're going to be doing the weapons pack. And the weapons pack right here. So here's the weapons pack. The Battlefield Ready Conversion Kit is what it's called. So this is the Final Faction Battle Ready Conversion Kit, Aero ATV weapons and armor. And this is what it looks like. You've got your mounted turret, and then you've got your mounted guns, and then you've got your like brush guard here, and then you've got the armor in the back to seal off the guys there, to protect the guys in the back or whatever. So I'm gonna open this up. Here's the package. There's the instructions. We're gonna toss the box. So there's what it should look like after we're done. Mine's gonna be better because it's gonna be fully painted, and if you can see there, that's just that's how this is put together. So we're gonna put this bad boy together, and probably end up gluing the pieces on, because like I said, they come off really easy. Let's open this up and see what's in here first. I know what's in here, but I just want to show you before it gets assembled. So this is the turret. That's the turret. It's actually two guns on a brace there, and a scope. So there's those. And then you have your side guards. I believe this is the rear guard. So that's the rear guard. This is the front. The front to protect the front there. And then you've got, there's one mounted gun. And then you've got another mounted gun. So you got two mounted guns, and then there's the other side there. So you've got two sides. The mounted, you got the two mounted, and then you've got the rear, which looks like it has a toe assembly. We're gonna kind of touch that up, make it look like a toe assembly, and then you got your arrow in the front. So we're gonna get this assembled. Actually, I think this might be This might be the front piece. We'll find out. So we're gonna get this assembled and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so here we are. Here we have it. Let me turn this down real quick. Alexa, volume 1. So here she is in all her glory, and I even finished a couple of the guys. First off, let's take the guys off of here. We'll put the guys right here. So this is the ATV. It kind of looks like the old Warthog off of Halo, but this is the ATV, and this is what it looks like after the paint job and after the assembly and after everything. So what I did is I put the accessory parts on there. So you got this accessory part, you got the front accessory part. I glued them down, painted them with some antique, or not antique silver, painted them with some polished black, metallic, and then I touched it up a little bit, or skinned it up a little bit, I guess you could say, with some antique silver paint, folk art antique silver. And then I put the guns on, and I touched them up as well. I painted them black, and then I touched them up with the antique silver as well, and a little bit of gunmetal. So this is the ATV, and you can see you got a stand back here for a guy to control the guns here. And oh man, you guys, this vehicle looks awesome. I mean, you figure this whole thing here, I kid you not, this whole thing here cost $2.50. $2.50. That's it. It just needed a paint job. I mean, look at this. This is a beautiful vehicle. $2.50. If you're a painter and you got the know-how and you've got the the ability and the talent to do it, man, you could have yourself an awesome looking little ATV, an all-terrain vehicle. And man, this thing is sweet. This thing is sweet. It is sweet, but out of the package it's not very sweet. But for $2.50, man. And then this guy here is Sergeant Steadfast. That's Sergeant Steadfast. Let me see if I have. I don't think I have a Steadfast beforehand. I don't. But Sergeant Steadfast, he doesn't normally look this good. This is awesome. The package shows Sergeant Steadfast looking this good. Let me see if I can get this in focus here for you guys. My camera. There you go. There you go. You're focused there. So you can see here his eye has been damaged. On the package it shows this, and he's got some. What is my phone doing this? Sorry guys. There we go. So he's got some scar damage from fighting the Karn, I guess. That's the alien race that they fight, the Karn. He's also got some damage to his throat. You can see that. So he's got a mechanical thing going on there in his throat. And I painted that. I painted his eyes. Painted his one eye, because he's supposed to have like a cyborg eye. I painted that. Painted the whole thing. I took it apart because there's these two little screws in the back. There's a screw here and a screw there, and I took those out and just painted the whole darn thing. His pants were a different color. The whole thing was a different color, and so I just painted everything. And I think he looks pretty darn good for, I mean, $1.25. $1.25, and you can get this guy. But I mean, it's going to cost you a little bit more to paint him, because one, you got to have the paints. I believe I used, let's see, for this guy I used olive green. This is a Tester's olive green matte, and I used, used that, and I used folk art gunmetal for his arm, and a little bit of antique silver to kind of beat it up a little bit. Gunmetal also on his knee pads, and used the Tester's beige. I guess it's called beige. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry guys. That's the thing about a studio. Everything is not organized in a studio. So, but yeah, I believe it's the beige, the tester's beige that I used on his head. And then I kind of beat it up a little bit with a little bit of brown. So that's him. Sorry about the focus, guys. It's for some reason, I don't know why it's not focusing properly. But we'll work on that for maybe the next video here. But this is Steadfast. So he could go right in there. And Steadfast has armor that you can buy separately. It's attack armor that you can buy separately. And this is it. This right here is the attack armor that you can buy separately. So this is actually Steadfast. I glued his head on. I glued his helmet on. So, but this is Steadfast. I call this my Steadfast Steadfast Special Operatives Edition, because I glued it all together. I glued the cybernetic legs. As you can tell here, the cybernetic legs are a separate piece, and you just snap those on. I did the same thing to this Steadfast. I took them apart, took the 2 screws out. Then I painted everything on Steadfast. Then I took and did the armor. I put the armor on him after everything was painted. And then I painted the armor separately and in individual pieces. And gave him this nice red visor here and this helmet. And did some battle damage to his guns here. His suit. And I just think he turned out really well. I mean, this looks like an expensive toy series here. It looks really good. I'm very pleased. And the whole thing here, this whole thing, when it's not painted, so you've got $2.50 for the ATV. You've got $1.25, so that's $3.75. Am I correct? Yeah, $3.75. So then you had $4.25, so that's $3 instead of $4, $5. So this whole thing cost $5. This whole thing cost $5. This was $5. See, this is why I like Dollar Tree so much. And you can customize these guys. And they're awesome. And we're going to have more. We're going to have more of the Final Faction customized customs coming up. I think the next one that I'm probably going to do is the... Gosh, I got so many of them right now. Okay, the next one that I'm probably going to do is the Sergeant Rook. This is Sergeant Rook here. So I'm probably going to do the Sergeant Rook Final Faction series. And see, this is what they look like before. Right here. This is what they look like before. And then this is what I did. So you can tell a difference. And Sergeant Rook's going to look awesome after I'm done with him. And I'm probably going to do a couple of those too. I'm going to do a regular Sergeant Rook, which is this guy here. I'm going to just kind of touch him up a little bit, give his gun some realistic look. And then I found this mech. I don't know if I introduced you guys to this last time, but this is the Rampage mech armor for Sergeant Rook. You can see there it says Sergeant Rook Rampage. So this one's kind of beat up. It was the last one I found there, thankfully, because I did one of these already and my son lost it. He lost it at church. So, you know, whoever got that, that's a lucky little kid, because he's got a special edition on his hands, because I did all the painting and stuff of that. But I'm going to do this one on a video. So this is the Sergeant Rook Rampage armor, and I'm going to be doing this one probably the next video. So be looking for videos on Sergeant Rook and Sergeant Rook Rampage armor special edition. That's going to be awesome. But this is, I mean, this is $2.50, guys. $2.50 at Dollar Tree. $2.50 for this. It's pretty freaking incredible. And I'll introduce some other characters too, but I want to do a series on this because I think, you know, kids who don't have a whole lot of money, I think these are awesome sets. They really are, and they're pretty well made figures, honestly. I mean, I know there's a lot of Final Faction stuff out there on YouTube, but these are pretty well made figures. I mean, the joints are really, oops, I lost his gun. The joints are really well made. I mean, he can sit, look at that. I mean, you can, these things are like G.I. Joes, except for G.I. Joes had that like rubber band thing, and they could move their arms. These guys are straight and straight back. That's about it. And their heads are, you know, two direction. So, but you really don't need much more than that. And like I said, you can set them in vehicles. Let's see if I can do this while on camera here. See if I can get Steadfast in there. Well, oh no! Steadfast armor. So there's Steadfast in the Jeep, in the ATV, and then we'll put Steadfast's armor on the back here. So it just looks. Of course, there's no pegs on the feet. I'm gonna have to make pegs for this guy because he can't ride on here very good. But we'll just kind of gently turn him. See, look at this, man. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm a fan of my own work here. I think this is pretty cool. What do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Whether you enjoyed these videos, these Final Faction videos, or you know, whether you want me to stop doing them. Even if you want me to stop doing them, I probably won't because they're too fun. They're fun. And there's always people out there who love the Final Faction stuff. And if you can upgrade them like this, oh man, it just makes them pop. And it makes them so much better. I mean, they look incredible. Look at that. That just looks awesome. It looks awesome. So thank you guys for watching. I'm so appreciative of the likes and the subscriptions and hitting the notification bell so you know all my videos before time. Whoa, sorry. And you know, just the support. You guys are awesome. You guys are really, really awesome. And I will have some more Motu videos coming. I'm gonna have some more Masters of the Universe videos coming. Also gonna do some of the old stuff, so look forward to that. Gonna do some of the old Motu stuff because I've got old Motu stuff that I want to show you guys. And I'm going to be doing some repair. I got a King Randor that I'm trying to repair. So just stay tuned for that. Again, let me know what you think. Comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Dr. Sketch. Thanks for stopping by the lab.